All right, there's this thing out there called a greatest common divisor, and I want to define what this is. First of all, that will help. What a greatest common divisor means is something that divides into both numbers even, or perfectly. So if I said, what is the GCD, the greatest common divisor of 5 and 7, well, that's going to be 1. There's nothing that divides into 5 except 1 and 5. And there's nothing that divides into 7 except 1 and 7. And the only common number between those is 1. Okay, so that would be 1. Now, let's look at another one. Greatest common divisor of 5 and 15. So what sort of things divide into 5? Well, 1 and 5. What sort of things divide into 15? Here, I'll draw a little diagram here. 1 and 5 are part of 5, and 15 breaks up into 1, 3, and 5. Those are its factors. Well, what's the greatest common divisor? It would be this 5 right here. Okay, so I would say the greatest common divisor of 5 and 15 is 5. So this one's got a little bit more going on in it. I have 36, 12, and 30. And a quick way to do GCDs is to just factor them. Okay, build yourself a factor tree. This is going to be 12 and 3. Okay, and 12 breaks down into 6 and 2. And 6 breaks down into 3 and 2. Okay, so there's my factor tree for 36. 12 we've already done. That breaks down into 6 and 2, which breaks down into 3 and 2 on the 6. And then 30 breaks down into 3 and 10, which is 5 and 2. So now let's go through these things and count the common factors. It looks like everything's got a 2. All right, I've got at least 1 2 in all of these things. Well, oh, that's interesting. 2 of them have a second 2, that one and that one. Nuts. No second 2 over here. So no good on that other factor of 2. We're going to have to do something else. How about a factor of 3? Well, here's 1, 3, 3, and 3. They all have a factor of 3. And now if you look for any more factors, you're going to come up a little short, right? I've got a factor of 5 right here. That's nice, but there's no more 5s anywhere else. So we are done finding common factors, and we would say then that the GCD of these 3 numbers, 36, 12, and 30, is simply going to be 2 times 3. Okay, or in other words, 6.